Hey y'all, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Schedule 1. In the last part, we started getting our automation up running in full effect. These two are finally working full time. They have access to everything, which is great. We also got these drying racks last time, which are going to be great because they're going to bump our stuff up to the highest quality tier, so we're definitely going to keep doing that. Today's main focus is mainly going to be over here in the back, namely the packaging station and the mixing station. I would like to ideally get our chemist up and running at some point. I don't know if that's actually going to be today or in the next couple parts, but we do want to get it set up because another thing we did last time was get our third dealer over here, Brad Cosby. So we need to make sure that he's stocked up. We also need to get him some customers so they stop bothering me. I got him assigned a few people and I accepted some deals. And of course it's all for purple cheese because why wouldn't it be? Although in slightly better news, we are playing on the new pawn shop update. Yay. So a couple things, and right here, I'll check it out right. Never mind. I was going to say, oh, hey, guess what? We can stack drawers in 20s. I only have 10, but that will be a thing we'll do later. And of course, because pawn shop, if you can believe it, the pawn shop I mentioned a few parts ago is open. So that's always fun. And it might slow things down a bit, but I am going to go ahead and throw these on the drying racks because it looks like the way they'll do it, they'll dry it and then they'll throw some more in the input to wait for the next batch. So I think overall it is going to work out. It may slow them down because it's an extra batch that has to be dried, but I'm okay with that. Perfect. All we have left now is a couple little things of green cracks, and then we will have everything up to the legendary tier. Excellent. I was about to say, let's go ahead and make some of each of the ones that we have orders for. We had a full stack of purple cheese just sitting in here. I have also noticed it does feel like that we are getting bigger and bigger orders. Like I feel like 6 is kind of an average now. So I think maybe transitioning to jars is still a good idea. We should probably do that sooner rather than later. We obviously still want some baggies. It does seem like the jars are going to be a little bit more useful in our day-to-day life, which will be very nice. These stacks are looking okay on the racks. That's going to be something I need to make part of my new daily routine. We finally also got an order in for some Super Monkey, which is the OG Kush and the Mega Bean, so we should probably get some of that prep. And it looks like we are going to need to go ahead and make a run out to the gas mart pretty soonish. We're actually out of OG Kush. It's fine because we have plenty drying on the rack. Okay, there we go. The purple cheese is decently well stocked, which means we're going to run out of it immediately because of how many orders we're getting. Oh, it has gotten late. Okay, well, that's also something worth knowing. Yeah, what time is it? 6 o'clock. At least the warehouse is open. There we go. There's some of the Super Monkey backstock. That's starting to look like a decent little set of shelves. I like that. Okay, we do have 3 minutes, so let's actually run out to the gas mart real quick before curfew starts. We are sitting okay on the card, and Molly just ran out of product as well. What way are you gonna go? Okay, we'll skirt left, go around the back, and we should be fine. Except, never mind. It looks like there is a little ledge here. I don't think I can crouch jump over this. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Yeah, I do some OG crouch jump, but it works. Yeah, we'll go grab some more Mega Bean iodine, then I'm going to run over to the warehouse to grab some packaging material. Also, that was Kim wants some more Super Monkey. I am happy to oblige. Don't look over here. And more Super Monkey. Okay, I can get you. Hey, Oscar, let's go ahead and check out the new content. So let's go ahead and get 40 jars, which we can already get when we only have 3 spots, which is great. So yeah, we are sitting on the big boy stacks of jars now, which is going to be a lot more efficient. So I think that was a really good change, honestly. There we go. Just like that, our jar solution is perfect. Excellent. And we are still good on baggies. Yeah, let's go ahead and run out what we have for now, and then I will start worrying about if we need to come back and grab other rounds. Let's just go full stacks, why not? And I'll even leave behind the machete for a little bit, just to make sure that we are good on the Super Monkey. Time to go scooting and shooting. Well, hopefully not too much shooting, we'll see. All right, George, you want 7 of that? That is a good starting point for us. Yeah, these are the only strains I made today, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to make more. So we will be very happy once we can get the chemist figured out for Super Monkey over there. Looks like everything else is further east in town. No problem. I guess since we're over at this part of town, we should probably go ahead and drop some stuff off at the laundromat. Might also be worth actually going for the, today, the post office, I believe it was. The next tier of laundering. Okay, you know what? We didn't go through nearly as much of it as I thought we would, so we might be better off than I'm expecting. Okay, that is the last deal taken care of, and looks like we are sitting pretty just under 10K. Right now, I'm thinking we don't actually give these ones to our dealer dealers while we're out, just because they are some of our best-selling products consistently. So I'll probably end up shelving these. We'll see what we have in excess of. We'll start making big batches of those, and then we'll hand those out to our dealers, is probably how we want to do it. And there is something I do want to experiment with eventually. I'll leave it a little bit of a surprise for you guys, actually. It'll be a bit more fun. I don't think I'm going to do it this part, but I should probably be able to start messing with it in the next couple parts. But yeah, let's just say there's another mechanic I haven't really touched as part of this process that can make things even more interesting. I think we have a bunch of purple on the back stock, actually. Yeah, that and green crack. Oh, we need Viagra for Sexy Ghost, I just realized. Okay, fortunately, it'll also mix with the horse semen, so we'll go ahead and get some of that going for our sweet mint. But we definitely want to go keep buying. We'll probably make a few rounds to the gas mart, see if we can get fully stocked up over here, and even more mouthwash. There we go. Get a couple of these going. And depending on how long tonight takes, we might get that laundromat cash in as well. Oh, our guys probably also have a little bit of cash on them. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we should be good to get that post office either tomorrow or the day after. And I think what I'm going to do for now to try and get the ball rolling on the backstock, I'm just going to split these into 10s and 10s to start off. So we have at least 10 baggies. And then after that, we can probably put the rest in jars. Go ahead and get a round of Sexy Ghost going as well. I feel like the purple hasn't been selling that much lately, if I'm being completely honest. So hopefully that'll help. If nothing else, I can always just give it out to my dealers. And there we go. With the last of the green crack taken care of, we are officially done with doing any of that ourselves. It should all be automated going forward. And green crack, we'll go ahead and start with some mega thunderfuck, because why not? And it looks like we also need to stock up on our pink puke, so we can probably get some of that ready just before we get started. That is the green crack with mega bean. Let's work on any sour diesel strains first. We haven't made any of that in quite a while. Yeah, it's our Girl Scout, but let's make some of that. It looks like our biggest stack now is the OG Kush, so we'll go ahead and make a little bit more of that, and then I think I'm good to possibly start running this stuff out to some dealers. And down to our last stack of baggies for the packaging station, so we'll definitely grab some of the packaging stuff on our way back after we help our dealers out. That looks like a little bit more of a respectable backstock. We can do better though. I think as an early setup, we're not going to really worry about it yet, but the mixing station, I think we will have go to probably the closer one. Then I want to have at least 10 of a batch before they start. And okay, that is going to be a slight problem with this setup, is that the destination will have to end up being split. So maybe unpackaged finish goes here, finished package goes here, and then I can sort it. It's better than nothing. Looks like after this, we do have just one more stack of Granddaddy Purple and Green Crack, and then it's a little bit more individual stacks. So I think we'll mix those, and then after that, we can set our dealers up. We will be very well set up after this, I think. So it has been a lot of setup to start off, but it should hopefully start snowballing into more automation, which means we can do more stuff, which means more money, which would be fantastic. Of course, with the way the game is right now, we are going to have to stop back in here, probably do a little bit of touch up here and there, make sure they're supplied, all that. But it seems like for the most part, this place should be pretty close to running itself in the next couple days. Yeah, I feel like having around 10, maybe a couple under in baggies will be pretty good. And then the rest goes in jars, should be okay for our personal dealing. And what would we want to do with the green crack and the Granddaddy Purple is the next question. Well, make some Sexy Ghost, and then I'll probably mix the green crack with the last of this, and then we should be okay. Just soak it in for a second. Look at how super stocked this is. It is not going to stay like this for long, but it just looks great right now. Follow up, I guess some of these actually did finish up, so we can go ahead and help out with a little bit of this. As for how we want to split this, 4 of each of these of the jars and grab, we'll say the Girl Scout, but I haven't had too many requests for that yet. What I might do right now, even just to save a little bit of space, I'm gonna actually just give each of them like 3 stacks of them instead of the whole thing. Go ahead and hand those over. So this will also let them actually unpackage some of the stuff, as well as making sure that we have time to go make even more. So we can run these over to Benji and Brad, which fortunately they're actually relatively close to each other. And then we should be good to probably chill for the night. All right, and this will be your first set of dealing for me, so hopefully you do okay. I just got back to sleep when I realized I don't sleep here anymore. Whoops, it's been a minute. So let's just make sure that everyone's paid. Yeah, they're paid for a few more days, no problem. Okay, let's head to the place where we actually sleep. Here we go, Home Sweet Lab. Let's just go ahead and knock out a couple hours, and let's see how we did. 3.6, 2.7, not too shabby. Nothing to level up off of. And laundromat got its stuff done, so let's go do that right away before I forget. Oh yeah, also, let's check out the new pawn shop. I think it is just for selling. I don't know if you can actually buy anything here. Looks like they have quite a bit. Okay, interesting. This is another cash only. Okay, that is good to know. And Jeff Bridges, you can have that. Oh, right, I should probably crank up the prices on our products before I forget again. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of roundup, I think. So we'll do 70 on the purple cheese. We'll round the super monkey up to 70. Ice cream cum goes up to 70. Okay, looks like a lot of the stuff's just gonna be up at 70. Sexy ghost, we won't go too high. We'll go 65 on that. And Girl Scout Bud can also go up to 65, as well as Mega Thunderfuck, and Sweet Mint can do the same. Okay, so up to 65 and 70 per product. So hopefully start making a little bit more money off our deals. Okay, also slight problem. I was about to do this cool thing where I was like, oh, I bought some new clothes that'll look great. I can't figure out how to equip the clothes. That might be something I look up between episodes. Okay, here it is. This is another thing that got added. Yeah, you can actually start making your place a little bit more of a home. I don't think we'll be going for any of this quite yet. It's actually a little bit more expensive than I thought it would be, but that's a good thing because that means there's more stuff to spend your money on in game, which is a good direction to take it in, I think. I'm sure more stuff like that's going to get added further and further over time. And the post office is 10K, so I think we'll actually just go for that. I would like to buy a post office. Alrighty, thank you. And was that the one that was right here, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, right next door to it. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to my business. Okay, nice little back door entrance. Okay. Could be used a little safe house if we need it. And how much can you launder? 4,000 at a time. Okay. So we can do 6K per day. And now that we do have our other dealer, we do have quite a bit of free time compared to what we were having a little bit ago. So I think what I'll do for today, we'll finish taking some of these deals. Oh, I actually missed a couple. Okay, no problem. Make sure we answer those. Yeah, we could probably use some more fertilizer while we're in the neighborhood and maybe pick up a jar or two. Is there anything else new that you got? No, looks like it's still all of the OG stuff. No problem. There we go. Got some fertilizer and some more packaging material. We should be a-okay. Both the seed counts are looking all right for the moment. Yeah, before we start the night, we'll actually go ahead and do another little quick run over to the gas mart. Okay, hopefully we can get past these cops before curfew actually starts. Okay, looks like we got through just in time. No problem. Okay, yeah, we should be pretty good. I did end up draining our account to get everything, but we'll make that back by the end of the day. No problem. So I'm not worried about it. Okay, there we go. Our backstock is looking pretty decent, which means we probably have time to go ahead and start getting everything ready for tonight's deals. Okay, it looks like we have plenty to take care of them, so we can go ahead and start running these out if anyone got to their deal site early. Okay, perfect. You're actually showing up right now. Oh, there we go. Got another deal in before I headed out. That's fine. Looks like people are okay with the prices right now. And you wanted some pink puke. That is great because I don't think we've sold any of that in forever. And of course you want more purple cheese because why wouldn't you? Oh, that's cops right at the construction site. All right, we'll come get you later, man. Oh, you're one of the new deals anyway. You might not even be there. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go to the far side of town and work our way back. That's a cop. Hey, man, how's it going? You want 6 of this? There you go. Yeah, they're rolling down this way. Let's, Oh, I think this was, yeah, this is probably you showing up. Okay, so it looks like they're out patrolling tonight. Oh, you're looking very well energized. Good for you, man. And you wanted all my super monkey, and you wanted just a little bit of purple cheese. There you go. Okay, you wanted these 3. All right, looks like tonight's deal, and yeah, this stuff is going a lot smoother once you get that next deal, or once you have so much product, or so many customers, rather. It is really nice. Oh, you are behind there, damn it. Long way around. Side skirt you, no problem. Here you go. You want the last of the purple cheese. And here we go. Last one at the construction site. And I was thinking about starting to get a little bit of pseudo production going today. We'll see how much we have on the racks. Decent little chunk there. Not too much there. Yeah, they do seem to be a little bit iffy about when they decide to start drying. I'm wondering if they wait until it's full. We'll leave it like it is for another day just to make sure. But I think that's what's happening. Well, I've definitely seen them do their own drying before, so it's not like it doesn't work. Yeah, you know what? Let's go see if we can get some pseudo. Why not? Okay, here we go. We can get low quality right away, or we can just go for the regular stuff. Part of me just wants to skip low quality, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, let's go with 6 pseudo to start off. And 3 hours until it's ready. If we got a little bit of time to kill, I might as well start making some of the stuff we need, which definitely go ahead and start with some purple cheese. Because it's the end of the night, and it looks like they might actually have fully stopped. I am going to go ahead and trim one of each of these just so that I can get the drying racks started. It was kind of like a waste to not. Okay, that's interesting. I guess because of the new system. Oh, right. These are growth lights. I forgot about that. I guess that also boosts up the base product. Okay, that's interesting. I thought we were still making 8 per. That is a very pleasant but unexpected surprise. Oh, I wonder if that's what's causing some issues. But no, they've worked with it before. I'm sure it's fine. Let me know, by the way, if I'm being completely wrong about that. That's another one I'm fine with. Someone give me a heads up on. Yeah, the drying racks might need a little bit of babysitting depending on how their logic works for when they want to start drying and when they want to deliver stuff. I did not realize our numbers were that skewed. It's kind of a good problem to have, but also if we have to micromanage more, it's a little bit inconvenient, but not much we can do about it. There we go. Our pseudo drop is ready. It's right next to Taco Tickler, so we'll go ahead and go grab that. There's the laundromat popping off. Fantastic, which means that the, post office should be shortly behind. And I do think going forward, I will try to make those a little bit of a, kind of like a loop to make sure that we stay on top of it. There we go. Get a little bit of that backstock filled out. We do need some more purple cheese. Let's go run that dead drop real quick. That was over by Taco Tickler, so we can go ahead and head over here. Then we'll head back by the, hotel to avoid the cops out front. Here we go. Standard pseudo. So now we head over to the old lab, and now we need to figure out how this works. So cook liquid meth at the chemistry station. That's going to be a 1-to-1 on each of those, and then 8-hour cooking process. Need one of each. Do they need to be in the order that they're listed as like a mixing order? Yeah, let's do that just to be safe. Combine ingredients in the beaker. Okay, so we throw you in there. We can pour the acid, and then we add the phosphorus. Stir the mixture, lower the boiling flask, pour the mixture, raise it above the burner, start the burner. Okay. Ah, there we go. All right, look at us, 8 hours. Okay, so these are going to take a lot longer, so we probably want to stop by here a little bit more frequently just to have something going. It probably isn't the best idea to leave something like this unattended, but it's a video game. It's fine. I'm guessing that'll get better once we get a chemistry 2 station, but I don't know how far away that is. We can also just leave the stuff on there. So let's actually go ahead and create a little bit more space since it's only going to do one at a time. Go ahead and throw those up here. And we should probably figure out how we're going to pay you back. You are, yeah, over here. No problem. That is behind the... Oh, you're right next to the warehouse. Even better. And right now, it doesn't look like we can get too cute on the ingredients for that. I'm guessing we'll be able to do more of that once we bring it over to a mixing station. I'm guessing the actual process itself is pretty standard, same as with the weed we're growing. And what did I want to do over here again? Oh, right, dead drop. I thought I was over here to shop. Whoops. Here it is, dead drop. Oh, it even has our initials on it. I want to say that's cute, but that seems woefully irresponsible. Let's just drop off 1,000 because she's going to be a lot more expensive than the other guy. And actually, let's go ahead and order another dead drop. What's the limit I can order? Not up to that yet. So let's go down to another 6. Perfect. Let's still pay it off. We'll leave what's left in there, and then actually I'll grab that because we do want to probably launder some of this. Yeah, it's 40 bucks. That should still take care of us for a couple days, so that'll be nice. Do one more quick check over here, see if there's any more mixing that needs to be done, or if we're waiting on drying. If not, then I'll probably head to bed. So actually kind of an early night for us for once. You'd love to see it. Okay, nothing left is a full stack, so we'll just go ahead and head to bed for the night while everything else dries out. And hopefully my apartment doesn't blow up overnight. Actually, I guess we can figure that out. So yeah, we got 4 hours. Head to sleep real quick. And oh, there we go. That's the dealer earnings we want to see. I didn't stop by any of them because I think what I'll probably start trying to do is just grab the money once they sell out, just to make that a little bit more efficient. Up to Bagman 1, see if we unlock anything. Does not look like it. How much of this do we have? 55 minutes. Fantastic. And that's behind a construction site. Let's just go ahead and grab that real quick before I forget. Oh, it is also right next to us. Even better. All right, this drop. I don't know if I've used this one in a hot minute. We also haven't been using dead drops for a while, so it's nice to be back to it. Let's see. You want some more super monkey? We can do that. Okay, 5 seconds on this. Go ahead and throw those in there. Oh, looks like we only stack up to 10 in here. Use a drying oven to bake into solid form. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll start another process real quick before we do anything else. Okay, I may have completely poured half of it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. Took a little bit. That'll take some getting used to, but it's not the end of the world. Not too bad. Follow up. Go ahead and throw that there. We need a new trash can for here. Okay, let's take care of this first before I forget. So go ahead and throw one in there. Ready to begin cooking. Pour it on a tray. Close it. And then we cook it. All right, that takes 6 hours. So a little bit less than that, no problem. That kind of works out. Let's go sell a bunch of stuff at the pawn shop. Why not? I do need to drop these off over at my other apartment, though, before I forget. Okay, who actually works here? Because I've come here twice and no one's been here. Are you in the back? Nope. And nobody should be waiting on me for a deal. It's everything's set up for late night. Okay, well, slight problem. This is open and it works. The problem is no one's here to actually work the damn thing, so maybe keep an eye out for that. In which case, we might as well go get our other place set up with trash, and then we'll get everything going there and drop everything off. And hopefully by the time we circle back around, someone will be at the pawn shop. I should at least figure out who it is so I can see their daily routine. Because, yeah, if they're just not going to be open at the early day because I set up a deal, that's going to be really unfortunate and annoying. Hey, good news. I actually need to buy some OG stuff, so I will take 1 trash grabber and 1 trash can, please. Appreciate it. I guess that means this would probably be a decent spot for a shelf now that we know where the trash can's going. Go ahead and keep the trash grabber there for now. And what did you want? Super monkey for 600, definitely. Okay, so this is definitely gonna be one that you kind of want to just circle in on every few hours, which means we should have some time to do a little bit of mixing and whatnot. Still nobody here. I mean, if no one's here, I should be able to at least break into the safe, right? Like, they're making it real easy to come rob them. Yeah, it's not like I'm a criminal or anything. I'm sure it's fine. And let's go ahead and circumvent that roadblock. We'll head over here. Hopefully there's something to at least mix. Okay, have you guys figured out drying racks yet? Looks like you're still having issues with it. Okay, I think maybe they are being a little bit wonky with this because of the numbers. That is something that the dev Tyler has said that he is going to be looking at next, by the way, is making sure that the workers are all working when they should be. Okay, he's trimming right now. So what are you going to do with that? Okay, so I think because the numbers are weird, we might have to do the drying ourselves, unfortunately, which is a little annoying. They at least get it set up so it's easy. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can add additional stuff. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, we have 1 stack of each in that case, so probably make purple cheese. We need some more individuals for sure. It looks like a lot more people are starting to get into the super monkey as well, which is a nice change of pace. And we'll go ahead and dry the rest of that for you. Oh, even better, these will actually go down to 8. So hopefully once that's out of 20, they'll figure out the drying themselves. Okay, so this might be something that needs like a half involved hand for the foreseeable future. Oh, of course, super monkey is the other OG strain. Why wouldn't it be? Damn it. I thought it was a sour diesel strain. Yeah, it's all fucking OG Kush. Why wouldn't it be? Oy vey, it's fine. You people need to learn to treat yourselves. I have so much good stuff out there. Have a little bit of variety in your diet, damn it. Decent little bit of mixing, so I think we will be good to run back to the lab and see if that's ready. Okay, you gotta hit collect down there, and we gotta use a hammer to break it up. There we go. And just like that, we have 10 meth. Excellent. So now what is the question? We gotta start doing this again. Hey guys, good news. We're back to our experimentation phase. Yay. And I knew I had something set over here for this. I just completely forgot where. Dope. All right, one more thing for the pawn shop pile. Okay, let's move all this type of stuff over here-ish for the moment. Not sure what we'll use you for yet. Probably packaging material, for being honest. Actually, is the hardware store closed already? Probably. It's dark out. 8 p.m. Oh, we just missed it. Son of a bitch. It's fine. We can go over to the warehouse. All right, 30 minutes to curfew. No problem. Also, follow up. When does the pawn shop close? 6 to 6. Okay, so... Okay, you can break your window out of frustration. We'll go swing by in the morning, see if they stop off right away. Okay, looks like Benji just ran out of product as well. So we'll get 20 of each of those. We'll grab some mixers, and then we can start mixing to see what we get. Hey, Charles, you're looking particularly, tall today? Good for you, man. And I suppose we'll just grab a few little batches of the high quality stuff to start off. And I guess we'll start with these. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of mixing here and there, and then we'll see exactly what we have left over. And of course, Benji is still on his, I gotta tell you 5 times when I ran out of product thing, because why wouldn't he be? Him, why are you putting it in an order so late? At least it's something different. Okay, of course you'd be waiting right down there. Why wouldn't... Please. Okay, we'll get back there in a moment. Oh, a cop car. I really thought the old loop-de-loop was gonna work. Okay, it did just. Of course, I did forget that we need to get this going. Go ahead and throw the packaging over here for now. Okay, we got 6 hours on that. Go ahead and make this a little bit better. Try to pour all the acid in there this time. There we go. I don't think it made a difference, honestly, but it makes a difference to me, damn it. Oh, no, no, no. Down, 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 down. Okay, don't get too greedy with this. Do a little bit of love tap in there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, definitely don't rush this process. That could be bad. Go ahead and start mixing some of these up. And we gotta do it OG because this is our first station, but I'm fine with that because we're doing small batches. Oh, you know, I suppose I could also start handing out some of this as product. And I'm gonna have to remember that we gotta pick everything up going forward again. It's been a while. Here we go. Dream crack. Thought-provoking. Market value 101. Okay, that is not too shabby to start off. Let's go and throw some batteries in there, see what happens. I guess we're gonna hand out little quantities as not necessarily samples, but we'll just give it to our dealers because I don't feel like dealing with it right away, at least until I figure out our mixtures. And we'll go ahead and drop all that off over here. Shiny splooge for 98. Okay, the other stuff is still better so far. I guess the iodine can sit up here for the moment. Actually, we do need to go run these deals while I'm thinking about it. We'll just drop both of these off with Benji to start off. I don't know if he's actually gonna... Oh, 4,000. That is not too shabby. You're gonna run out of these probably pretty quickly, but it'll at least get us taken care of for the moment. Extreme. Oh, that's a cop. Hey, this is just gonna happen. It's fine. Guess we can figure out how a car chase is gonna go. Hey guys, don't mind me. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so far the cop cannot keep up with the skateboard, so that's pretty good for us. Oh, hey, speaking of, there's a cop right there, I think. Now I'm wanted. Okay. And I circle around the back here. Okay, cool. We lost sight of him. Or I suppose that's vice versa. See if I can go inside now. Here we go. All right, now we're vibing. The thing did refill. Are they gonna come in here? Yeah, I think they may have seen me after I already got inside, but I don't think they can enter. So I think we're okay. There we go. Oh, right, we need to go do deals. I completely forgot why we came over here. Okay, a bunch of super monkey. I may not actually have enough individuals. That's a problem. Okay, I think we need 6 or 7 more, and then we'll be good. They all have to be individually baggied, which is a bit of a waste, but not much I can do about it. Okay, unfortunately, I think our guy might be stuck again, so I might need to drop a safety save and then back out, jump back in. What if I do this? That's supposed to help. Okay, you gonna do anything about it? Nope, you're just gonna be annoyed. That's fair. There we go. Get the last of that mixed up, and then we should be okay. I suppose while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and help get some of this sorted out as well. Let's just go run these deals real quick, and then we can probably head to bed again. Yeah, you're the one who actually got a decent quantity of the stuff, so thank you. Okay, we should be able to skirt this just. There we go. And Randy, there you are. You want 4 purple cheese, and you get the last of it. There we go. Okay, a couple super monkey deals over this way, and then we are done. We'll stop by the lab, and then we'll drop everything else off back at the grow house. Yeah, these deals are working out pretty well so far, I will say. Not too shabby. I also do not remember if we actually laundered anything today, so I should probably go check in on that. Okay, looks like it did finish up. Yeah, let's definitely drop some stuff off for that for the morning. And here we go. We'll do our next mix over here. And then I'll probably go ahead and grab a bunch of mixers on our way back over here as well. There we go. Get that started and get the next round of this going as well. Oh, a little bit too much. There we go. All right, we're starting to get the hang of it. Not too shabby. Good news about this is on average, it does feel like there's less to clean up, so that's kind of nice at least. Oh, right, we need to cook more of it before I forget. Here we go. And close her back up, get it started. Let's go, $14. Was that? That is a cop. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Go around. We'll just head up to the motel instead. Oh yeah, I should check my dealer list. I think one of them's out. The other one should still have some stuff. Okay, I guess we had some late-ass deals that I missed. So those will be tomorrow regular night. We'll just have to make sure that we actually go deal with that. Oh, let's see. Okay, Molly still has a little bit on her. And Brad's completely out. And you have all that. Okay, we still have a decent amount of backstock at the end of the day once we had everything mixed up. So that's all right. We are pretty much out of packaging baggies over here at least. We're okay on jars. We'll do a quick run over the gas mart. And then I'll probably stop by the warehouse to grab some packaging material. Because I think we need some over at the lab as well. Yeah, we'll go 5 chili, 5 mega bean, and of course I did want to make the donut meth, so we'll at least try that. And 2 stacks of baggies should take care of us. And of course you're right there. Why did I forget that? I knew this. Why did I go there? I didn't need to go there. It's fine. These guys are slow as shit anyway. Yep, just like that, we're fine. You finished off with pink mist for 99, which is okay. You get 1 stack, and then we'll bring the other one over there. And then, of course, let's get the donuts in there, see how this goes. LA mint for 90. Okay, unfortunately, it's not the best. It does sound great. I will run these over to Brad real quick. And then by the time this is done, we might be able to do one more batch because it's pretty close. Oh, 4K. That is not too shabby from you. Go ahead and start with these for now. Chances are you're going to become my meth dealer just because you're so close to the lab and Benji's already kind of vibing with what he's got going on. So good news, man. Okay, we're actually really low over here. I'm actually gonna fill up. So we want 3 baggies, 2 jars. Okay, yeah, we'll fill up this house real quick with packaging material, and we should probably start looking at that chemist in the next day or 2. I think we're just about ready to have confidence to try and automate it. I am still sketched out by those drying racks is my only issue, and I'm not entirely sure how you set up what the chemist makes. Also, one thing I did figure out that the game didn't really tell me, or I'm just an idiot and yeah, it's right there the whole time. You can quick move actually. Yeah, just shift click. It makes things a lot easier. Be wild if I knew how to read, wouldn't it? We don't need anything right away, so I'm gonna head over to the lab, get that stuff wrapped up, and then we should be good to head to bed. And there's a cop right here patrolling, because of course there is. We'll head around the back. I don't know if they can actually see the lights or not when you're flashing them. Oh, it's the car. It's still there. Durr. Okay, that's water. You can't go in water. Here we go. Use the bridge right behind them. We will try the Mega Bean and the new batch, see how these go together. And that means you are also ready to get set up. So we will go ahead and start cooking you. A little too much. There we go. Now we're getting it. And this makes Dream Stink, which is 95. Okay, so not the best for the Mega Bean. How about some chilies? That sounds good. There we go. Try that out. Also, I do feel like I'm legally obligated to start watching Breaking Bad after this. Before this game came out, I did start watching a couple episodes of the first season. I did enjoy it, so who knows? Maybe that's going to be my new steez. Okay, got the last bit of this. Go ahead and package that. I forgot to cook the stuff. We should probably do that before anything else. There we go. Get that cooking. And what did you make? Mega Smegma 97. Not the best. And I'm going to run these over to Brad before I forget to. There you go. Have fun with it, man. That's where I'm going to call a part for here, ladies and gentlemen. A very solid little part, I think. We got our grow house going with the backstock, so I think we're actually good on that now. We do still have to do our own packaging and chemistry, but at least we know that the process itself is mostly good. I think there's still a little bit of wonkiness with the drying rack, so we will need to keep an eye on that. We will need to do a little bit of nitpicking here and there to make sure that the processes are working, but I think overall the automation is working a-okay over there. And more importantly, we start actually using this lab, which it looks like it's going to be extremely profitable for us right out of the gate. And we haven't even gotten into the high-tech stuff, nor have we even checked out all the possible mixtures. So next time we are definitely going to be doing a lot more chemistry over here, figuring this process out. I think the packager and the chemist are honestly taking a little bit of a backseat. I might even be tempted to fire the packager over there because I'm kind of doing everything myself and I don't want them screwing up that process, at least in the short term. So I might deal with that. I think before we get him going, we want to figure out the chemist. He can't do his job unless he's actually got the right product to package. So I think next time we might do a little bit of tweaking over the grow house. We're going to keep working this. And of course, we're going to keep rising up in the ranks. So I think pretty soon we will be in range of getting the high class pseudo, which means we'll be able to make the top quality meth over here. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.